Oh my God, you guys, I just watched Squid Games, the challenge, and I want to talk about it, okay? Because it was
ignorant.
I loved the Squid Games, the series. It was everything. It was so engaging. When I heard that they were doing a Squid Game, the challenge reality show, I thought, oh boy,
this is gonna get messy.
And it did not disappoint. Squid Games, the challenge. Now, I know there was like Squid Games challenges happening before, like Mr. Beast did one famously. I was excited to see what Netflix was going to do. And apparently it's one of the biggest prizes in reality TV history. I think it actually is. Like, it holds that record now. It's like somewhere around like $4 million or something. It was a lot of money. I knew this means people are gonna act completely insane. It is set for us all. Like, they're introducing us slowly to some of the characters. Not everyone, because there's like 400 people. A few of the most eccentric, and those are the ones we follow throughout this journey. Oh, by the way, I'm not going through this piece by piece. I'm just gonna go off what I like the most and what stood out to me. So just so you know, this is probably gonna be like a Steven appreciation post, okay? This is now a Steven Stan channel because he's beautiful and I love him. We're gonna get married.
No, he's already married.
But still, it does not matter. What stood out to me, I love the mom and the son. They were fun. I love the fact that like the mom was dragging that kid throughout this whole game. And you just knew it was eventually gonna get to a point where he has to eliminate his mom.
It did not disappoint.
When they had to do that marble game, oh my God. I was sitting there secretly rooting for the mom, like,
you better knock that brat out.
She lost, unfortunately. It bummed me out because I wanted her to go all the way. And I loved how like the whole time they're acting like we got a target on our back because we got such a strong alliance. Like, baby, no one's worried about you. Also, player 432 got a lot of camera time and they were like obsessed with him the first couple episodes. Didn't you believe he was gonna be like the one to go all the way? Everyone was like worried about him because he's so loud and he's such a big threat and he just puts himself out there so much. To which I'm thinking, like, in this, like, you kind of want to like lay low, you know? The one thing you want to do is like not say all your talents and how good you are, because all those mind games come in where like you can secretly vote people out. It really shows people's true colors. The second money gets involved, people get
nasty.
And I was so bummed when he went because it was so unceremonious. Like,
oh, okay, I guess he's gone now.
But that's kind of how it was. Like, you couldn't get to like anybody here. It's like Game of Thrones, all right? Like, the second you started liking somebody, they started dropping like flies, especially during the cookie challenge. Now, this one was a subject of a lot of drama because everyone wanted the easy ones and they all like basically this poor guy got basically like backed into a corner into picking the umbrella to the point where like he's retching and like about to throw up from the pressure. It was a lot. It was so much. And also the honeycomb test, I don't know how I'd fare in that because like I don't produce a lot of spit. So I'd just be sitting there with the driest mouth, just like trying to make this cookie happen. No, I would lose instantaneously. Then again, I probably wouldn't have even made it past red light, green light. Yeah, if I'm required to run, yeah, no. But I digress. I would have been out red light, green light, which also bummed me out because Steven, his best friend, got eliminated like first. And like, you thought he was gonna go all the way because I've been following them because they have like an Instagram where like they're like hot moving guys. And his friend is one of the hot moving guys. So I was like, oh, okay. I recognize you. What else happened? What else did I like? Battleships? Oh my God, everyone thought that they had it figured out. They're all lining up again for teams. They all think it's gonna be like the TV show, right? So they're all like, okay, tug of war is happening. So all the dude bros like ganged up, like all the bodybuilders got in one team. And the swerve of the century, when they find out the game is not in fact tug of war, it's Battleship. A strategy game. Oh my gosh. And like, you could just see like the panic set in all their faces. It was incredible. They're like, oh no.
I have to use my brain.
Oh my God. And the gamer girl rose up. Miss Number right here, whose name I forget, but her name was B. She had like black hair with what, like yellow streaks in it.
And she was everything.
Like, this was her episode. She ate so hard. Oh my God. The fact that like, she's like calling it out. Okay. Like she's teletyping with her mind. Okay. She can see around corners at this point. Like she is on her game.
She's like, I play video games. I code. I know exactly what to do in Battleship.
And she was like calling it out too. Like she's calling moves before they happen.
Everyone's gonna go to C4 first.
Boom, boom, C4, bam. She already knew. It was everything. Not to mention there were alliances formed in here, like the Gambu gang, which again, like,
could have used a better name.
My absolute favorite was like this alliance that happened near the end of the episodes, right? Like we're nearing the end of the series. And all of a sudden, I don't know what her number was, but the girl with the bleach blonde hair, she was the one that elected that she wanted to like devise a plan to get all the girls in. So she decided all women must stick together now. And it worked. Like for the most part, they all picked girls. Like kind of hit me wrong was like, They got really mad when all of a sudden certain girls would pick guys. They're like,
How dare she break the girl code that we just established 5 minutes ago?
pause, big sidebar. One thing that the show was missing, I forgot to mention, is where was Chloe? Squid Games had a real lack of Chloe. This is like a Netflix staple. She needs to be in every show, all right? Squid Games needs more Chloe. And I'm also just like, y'all literally just started talking to each other like 6 minutes ago throughout this whole series. Like, you can't get mad. Blondie was like upset. She was just like, oh no, they destroyed everything. It was amazing. I loved it. Like, the short fuses people had were incredible. Like, people went from 1 to 11 from like the smallest thing. Oh my God. Speaking of, my absolute favorite was when they had to do the glass bridge, right? The one where like it breaks through. It's the guessing game. Okay, now my wonderful Mai got in by the skin of her teeth, right? Like, she got the luckiest pull of the draw here. Like, she was set up so perfectly. She got number 20. It's like 1 to 20, she's going last. Everyone is jumping on these squares. And when it gets to Ashley 278, oh my God, Ashley is me and Ashley is us all. I know everyone was so mad at her for this, but I have to say, in that moment, had I been in her shoes, I don't blame you for this move. What happens is people decide this is the order we're gonna do it in, this is the rules we're gonna play by. Mind you, there are no real rules you have to play by. So when it comes around, like the boy that lost his mom is jumping so many squares on his own. And when it comes to Ashley to actually like take her chance, she gets all the way to the end of where the path is that everyone's already formed. And she decides, you know what? I don't feel like moving. She's like, I need a break. I need to take it in a little bit before I make my move. The boy that lost his mom is like jumping through like 4 different squares. He eventually falls through. And she's like, you know what? Jump, 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 jump. And she jumps and gets on a safe space. And she's like, there, I made my jump. Everyone else go. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't blame you. I probably would have done the exact same thing. I'm like, I can, you guys. Oh my God, I'm in heels. I can. Sorry. Someone else go. I'll go after them. And I'll go after them until it's like 1 tile left. That's the give a chance that I won. I don't blame you, Ashley, okay? I would have done the exact same thing. I couldn't possibly. I just got my hair done. I don't want to jump, all right? All that motion happening with my hair, it's just freshly set. Any excuse in the world would have happened, all right? Okay, so like after that, it leads to like, you know, this game where they're all blindfolded, kinky, and they have to guess who put the present down in their box. And if they guess it wrong,
they go home.
Mai has it devised in her mind, like she's so mad at Ashley. She's just like, ooh, I want her gone so badly. How dare she do this? Mind you, Mai, you were also kind of sneaky too. Like, she was also pulling the patch behind the scenes as well. So I'm like, Mai, let's calm down. This was Mai's episode, though. Like, she ate this entire challenge. She explains to us all, like, yeah, you know, it's my job to see through people's lies. And every single time someone would come up there, she, like, read right through them. She's like, oh, no. I know exactly who put this on my desk. Pow! One after another, they're dropping like flies, okay? Until we get to our final 3, which I must say, our final 3, I love you, but a lot of you, I didn't know who you were. Like, I literally discovered who you were in this episode. Like, they didn't give you a whole lot of screen time. They should have did a better job of establishing that. Because, like, Sam, you're beautiful, but I honestly just met you. Like, I don't know who you are. And the other guy, Sam,
Bill.
I would have never guessed that. I just met you also. Where were you this whole season? Like, honestly, Sam was laying low this entire time. Like, Sam was a tree. Like, he was scenery. I'm pretty sure he was disguised as one of the cots in the dormitory. All right? Where the hell did he come from? Where were you? Were you hiding as a pillow? What happened? And Mai came into prominence around the middle of the season, okay? But she made her presence known, and she made sure she got her spot in that finale. Like, she did that. Now, it comes down to basically a guessing game, which is like the worst thing ever. Like, I would immediately lose this. I'm terrible at scratch-offs. I can't play slot machines. Anytime I have to give it a chance, I'm not gonna win this, okay? I'm not lucky. Ernie will attest to this. Like, anytime I do my turn on the swap machine, nothing ever wins. I'm not lucky. So, unfortunately, we lose Sam. We're down to Phil and Mai, and their final game is rock, paper, scissors, which, like, I was thinking, like, wouldn't it be amazing if it's like rock, paper, scissors, something super juvenile? And it was. It was rock, paper, scissors, and they basically have to like have their hand behind them, you know, like a gunslinger, like doo-doo-doo, wow, 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 scissors. It was a lot of drama. However, the drama started to like taper down as soon as we got to like round number 18. It was so much, and it was very interesting, and then it got really repetitive after a while. How many freaking keys are there? I got things to do. I got dinner to cook. Let's wrap this up. Mai makes the lucky draw, but this whole time I was so impressed by her because like she's like a mind reader, okay? She's just like, I know instinctively men will always choose rock. She's like, paper. But like she was reading him so good. Like Phil did not stand a chance against her. He lost like 6 times in a row to her. Now, the one thing I did not care for was like the grand finale of everything. Like they tell like, you know, the phony baloney, like, where are they now kind of situation. And it's like completely acted. Like, it's so cheesy. It's like a Lifetime movie, like After the Storm, Stephen with all his kids. There's Sam brushing his beard and painting something. There's the guy that like wanted to puke, eating a cookie. It was a lot. And then there's suddenly Mai wrapping it all up in a cute little crop pixie haircut, putting her card in the machine and putting her pin in front of all the cameras, which I'm just like, is that really her pin? Let's find out. That was Squid Games, the challenge. And I have to say, what a nonstop thrill ride. I was entertained all the way through. I was almost inclined to audition for it. But then I realized, wait, yeah, no. Let me know what you guys thought in the comment section, okay? Be sure to sound off down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, bye. I feel like I should have like a squid pack that just explodes. Like, or those that really didn't want to get out, they're just like... Now hit the outro.
Click here and let's count the top Christmas songs. Or so you create a wreath wig. Come on, click it. You know you want to. If you don't click it, I'll make you do the Squid Games. So click it.
Estoy perdida.